What's going on guys, Unknown Player here. In this video is going to be my complete guide on how to defeat the Siege Engine encounter on the wall, which is the giant death Zamboni in the middle of the Wrath of the Machine raid. I've also got simple guides on all the other bosses, including the final raid boss if you need help on him. So look around my channel for more raid guides, and I've got lots more on the way. So let's talk about the Siege Engine. It's actually a really quick and easy section, just a few mechanics to go over, and once you know what they are, it's not too challenging. It's more fun than anything, to be honest. It's a really creative encounter, absolutely love this one. So to begin, clear out the dregs that will spawn. There'll be a lot of them, but they only become a problem if you let them pile up. So things like tethers and stormcallers are really helpful for this whole section. Throw as many of those on as you can. The Siege Engine is going to be coming towards you. You need to use the special ammo provided behind you and snipe the two turrets off of the engine. Keep shooting the left and right guns with snipers and scout rifles until they both break off. Then the core is going to be exposed, you shoot that as well, the giant red hot glowing one, and there'll be a hull breach which blows off the left section, revealing a massive gap. So all of you need to jump through that hole and jump onto the Siege Engine, and familiarize yourself with 3 empty slots on the actual engine which have to be repaired. There's a green one, a blue one, and a yellow one. Just look around and find the 3 spots they go in so everyone knows where they are. So once the Siege Engine bulldozes the wall, you'll stop at the next section, run off of the engine, defeat the enemies and the captain that will spawn at the skiff at the end of the wall, and they'll drop 3 parts from the actual ship. So these are the 3 parts you need to slot into the Siege Engine to repair it and get it moving again. You need to carry those all the way over to the actual engine. So this is the main tricky bit. Quite a few enemies are going to be spawning in addition to the web mines that slow you down, so make sure you have people handling the ads and the web mines and try and keep the route as clear as possible. Now the mechanic is that each person can carry the part for 10 seconds until you get exhausted. You can see the encumbered timer telling you how long you have until you become exhausted, so go in pairs. Someone else can carry the part for 10 seconds while your 10 seconds of being tired runs out, and then you switch back and forward. That's how it's done. One person carrying the part for 10 seconds in the pair, and the other person in the pair is exhausted for 10 seconds, and they need to be killing ads and clearing the way while they do it. So 3 people carrying, 3 people clearing ads. So once you get close to the engine, someone needs to go up to the top platform and kill Mexis, the engineer. He's a named major captain that needs to be killed in order for a staircase to pop down, and that allow people to walk up onto the Siege Engine and place down their parts in their designated locations. Remember, they all have set spots where they go in, so they're color coded, blue, green, and yellow, and put the parts in their corresponding slot to repair the engine. So you need to be quick with this because it will explode and nuke absolutely everything if you run out of time. The lower deck has this dial right here, which visually shows you how much time you have until it fills up. So keep an eye on the dial and you see how you're doing on time. Once you've slotted all of them in, you're pretty much done. You can enjoy the Siege Engine running over a bunch of dregs and bulldozing another wall. It's a really epic scene, and it falls down off the wall. You can either run off it in front of it before it falls, or you can wait for it to fall in front of you and then run off behind it. Is probably the safer option. We stood there just pretty much watching it fall off, which is really funny. And yeah, that is about everything you need to know. Now, as a side note, you might want to turn off the Firefly perk on your weapons, the one that deals explosions with headshots. If it's possible to switch to another perk, or maybe switch weapons and it's not a big deal, then it might be recommended to do so. There are a ton of enemies and general stuff going on in this encounter, so it can be quite intensive, and most of us on the team noticed our frame rates were going down a little bit. Firefly is known to cause generally frame rate issues and slow down the consoles, and someone on our team's PS4 actually crashed during the encounters. It isn't 100% because of Firefly, but it probably doesn't help, and we all took it off and we were fine afterwards. So just a quick heads up in case you don't want the possibility of one of your PS4s crashing. Firefly is known to cause performance issues because of the explosions and stuff going on. So I think it might be a good idea to take off if possible. If not, it's fine, but I think it might be a little bit too much for some consoles to handle depending on how old they are. So you'll probably be fine, but I thought I'd mention it anyway as a quick tip. So let me know if any of you guys consoles struggle here, if Firefly was a problem. I'd be interested to know. And of course, comment down below if you've beaten this section yet or how you're getting on. If this video helped you, then a like rating would be much appreciated. And I've got guides on all the other bosses in this raid on my channel, so look around and check the description for links. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.